What up, agents? Prime here, episode 7 of What Hits Harder. We're gonna compare some skill damage talents. And you might be surprised who's on top. Are you ready? Let's go! What up, guys? Welcome to another Division 2 video. Thanks for clicking my content. Really appreciate you watching it. If you like my content, don't forget to smash that like button. And today is the 7th episode of What Hits Harder. I got a lot of comments, a lot of requests to do some comparison with, of course, the different talents on a vest, on a gun, whatsoever. Man, thank you so much for the participation in these videos. And today we're gonna do skill damage. Yes, guys, I'm gonna compare a few chest talents. So I'm gonna compare spotter, I'm gonna compare kinetic momentum, and then of course glass cannon. And we will see what will hit harder. I'm gonna show you with the base damage with only that vest procced, and then we're gonna see what else we can do to get that damage higher. So let's start with the spotter, guys. It's on my crit skill build. I will dive into it a little bit more tomorrow, but it's all about spotter at this moment. Amplifies total weapon and skill damage by 15% to pulsed enemies. So I'm using my M4 and I got that linked laser pointer on there. So if I aim at an enemy, it will be pulsed for a few seconds. Then over to my skills, and I'm gonna use my drone. Almost 69k damage. This is what we're gonna test out with different talents, and of course. So let's start with spotter. Let's start on the range, like you know, unnamed. We're on heroic. We're doing on 10 meters. So let's see what the damage output will be on a spotter build, and then of course with my drone. I'm handling in sync on my gun, and I'm handling perfect combined arms on my backpack for that 30% skill damage if I shoot an enemy. So these are the 3 things we're gonna see. Just the base damage with the pulsed enemy. After that, with of course all the talents procced. And then when my combined arms goes away because I'm not shooting anymore, it will only be in sync. So we will have 3 different damage outputs, and those are the 3 damage outputs we're gonna compare to the other talents. So let's start with my spotter build, of course, getting to spot that enemy on 10 meters on heroic, named, showing you again, and then shooting with my drone. The base damage will be 79. If I shoot it, max proc, it's 119.7 and 92.1. So these are the damages for my spotter build. So these are the 3 different damages, and we're gonna compare with the other talents. So let's switch over to kinetic momentum. And there we are again, guys. We only changed our vest talent to kinetic momentum. As you can see, when in combat, each skill generates a stack while active or not, on cooldown. Stacks increase your total skill damage by 1% and total skill repair by 2%, up to 15 stacks per skill lost when on cooldown. This is the only things that I changed, exactly the same. So let's head over to the damage from my striker drone. Exactly the same as well, 68.9, almost at 69k. And let's see what kind of damage this will do. So I went outside because I need to practice. We cannot practice within the shooting range. You need to be in battle. So what I did is ran outside and ran back in. You see the 2 things from kinetic momentum are fully procced. So let's see, we're on unnamed, on heroic, 10 meters again. So let's see what my drone will do for the base damage. There we go, shoot him, and the base damage will be 89. So that's a little bit higher than that spotter one. So let's shoot on that enemy and get that combined arms, and of course the other talent in sync procced. Let's see what those numbers will be. Shooting it, going up to 128 and 104. So these are way higher than the spotter one. So this is already a better choice, that kinetic momentum. And to be honest with you, I never thought it would. I always thought that spotter will rule all. But still, like we just saw, kinetic momentum is the better choice above spotter. But of course, we got another one, and that's glass cannon, guys. So yes, let's switch over to glass cannon and see what the damage output for that build will be. And there we are again, guys. The only thing that we changed on our vest is then of course glass cannon. All damage you deal is amplified by 25%. So all damage you take is amplified by 50%. So yeah, that's of course the big issue with glass cannon, but still it will do 25% all amplified damage. So it's all damage, guys. It's not only your gun, it's also your skills. So let's test this out. Let's see what my drone is still hitting for. Exactly the same, almost at 69k. So let's see, guys. Let's test it out. Named 10 meters, heroic. Let's go in cover and let's call my drone. Let's see what the base damage for glass cannon will be. 86.1. So this is lower than kinetic momentum, while we were getting 25% amplified damage. So let's see what the rest will be if we're shooting it. So shooting it, proccing everything, will give us 130.1. And then 100k, a little over 100k. So the only place that glass cannon rules all is if you're having all your talents procced. So my combined arms from my backpack, my glass cannon from my vest, and then of course the in-sync while shooting with my skills and with my gun. This will give you the most damage output, that 130k. So is it worth it to go for glass cannon? Because we were getting that 50% damage up on ourselves. So why not go for kinetic momentum then? But now you have to make a choice. Do you want to get that extra damage? And it's not that much. Of course, overall it's gonna be a lot of damage. But do you want to choose for that extra incoming damage upon yourself, for that little bit of extra damage against that kinetic momentum? And in my opinion, guys, and especially for the summit, kinetic momentum is the way to go for your skill build. But I'm gonna dive into that tomorrow with my whole build. I'm gonna show you a lot of clips, a lot of gameplay, especially from the summit. But yeah, guys, that concludes episode 7 of What Hits Harder. Going for kinetic momentum is the best way to go if you don't want that 50% incoming damage, of course. So let me know what you think about this, and let me know what you like to see in the next episodes or episodes in the future. But for today, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to smash that like button and hit that subscribers button. And of course the notification bell. PurePrime out!